Welcome to a brand new episode of Roni's Remedy. I'm Roni, Veronica Baumgartner, your host, and I have all the answers to your life's questions. All right, so I have a super special guest today. He is special to my family because he has worked a lot with my son, Kemper. We have Coach Hinton, and we call you Coach Hinton. We call you Tyler Hinton, Yogi. We're going to go through all the names, so welcome to the show.
Thank you.
You found the place. We're all good. He just skipped school to come here. His principal's like, you're leaving?
I hope she forgives me.
So let's talk about that. Where are you working? What school?
I'm working at Woodard Jr. High.
How long you been there?
This is my 6th year.
Really?
6th year, yeah.
And why do you like Woodard so much?
Before Woodard, when I first moved to Yuma, I was a teacher, a para at Kofa High School.
Oh, okay.
And then I saw that they had like a ceramics position opening. 'Cause that's what I went to school for.
Oh, really?
I know, it throws people off guard.
So I just have to say, like, I don't know much about this guy except that he is really good at wrestling. He does MMA and he works with kids. So, like, you went to school for ceramics?
Yeah.
That's crazy. So you're an artist?
Yeah, I got my degree, my
Oh.
bachelor's in arts, and I got my associate's in graphic design.
That's amazing.
So the PE part came from my mom. She was like, because I worked at YPG at the child daycare center, and then my boss was like, you know, you're too smart for this job, and
Yeah.
she's like, you're the only one I see that has like 2 degrees. I was like, yeah.
Go do something with your life.
She's like, why'd you choose this job? I'm like, well, because I fight, so it kind of like works with my schedule,
Yeah.
so I have the rest of the day to myself. But then,
Wait, so where are you from originally?
so originally I'm from Baltimore, Maryland.
Okay. And then are you here
went-
because?
I went to school in Kansas,
Oh.
in Goodland, Kansas, where
Okay.
I met one of my friends that's from Yuma.
Gotcha.
Now he's a head coach at Yuma High.
Oh.
And after I did my 2 years, we did 2 years of junior college, I transferred to the university in Ottawa, Kansas. Wrestled there for 2 years. Became the 2-time American there as I
Wow.
wrestled there.
So wrestling. You like it.
Yeah, I've been doing since I was little.
You know, so I was saying you're kind of close with our family in terms of my son, Kemper, who's 16. His first ever introduction to wrestling was with you. And that very first practice, he got in the car and he cried. I'm sorry, Kemper. He literally bawled and said, I hated it. It's not you. He just didn't like the contact. You know, he didn't like
Yeah.
that's not him. And so we were like, just see it through. And now look. It's been like 4 years, and he's now volunteering with you at Woodard. He went through Matador Wrestling Club over the summer with your workout program. So I'm glad that he had the introduction with you. He really, really, really likes you.
I'm glad he does. I mean, because I'm the only PE teacher in our school district and in Crane district and all this like high school district that teach wrestling and PE. And yes, I do understand like wrestling is a contact sport. Do I understand a lot of kids are not into contact sports?
Yeah.
So I kind of like help and cater. Like if you're not comfortable with it, then just show me the moves that we went over in class.
Exactly.
And I tell them like I want to say wrestling is kind of like life because you get through life is only what you put into it.
Yes.
You know, so like in wrestling, you're only gonna get as good
Yeah.
as you put into it. So
You've
that's why.
got it. Yeah.
Cause I don't like doing team sports, even though I play football.
It's not you. Well, that's why you're an MMA fan. So let's go back. So, like, when did you start wrestling?
I started wrestling when I was in elementary school.
And you just fell in love with it, like, right away?
Yes,
Or
and,
were you like, no, I don't really like this? Or did a coach see potential in you?
So it was in my PE class.
Oh.
So my PE teacher gave me a flyer, and I was like excited because I thought it was wrestling that I saw on TV. So I told my dad, like, Dad, we gotta go.
Like with the costumes, you're like,
costumes
this is
and
gonna be
everything.
great.
Yeah, I remember he bought my first pair of wrestling shoes, and
Yeah.
I was like, Dad, these are the wrong shoes. I was like, what are you talking about?
There's no glitter.
I was like, they're not like the Rock, so it's Colt and Steve Austin, man. They're not up to here to my my calves. He's like, do you even know what wrestling is?
Yeah, you're lost, kid.
And then I remember my first time I went to practice, and I think everyone was gone, but it was like this white boy. I'll never forget his name. His name is Ben.
Ben.
And his dad was there. His dad's all cool. It's like, hey, yeah, you know, go against my son. And I remember before practice, in our library, I saw a wrestling book, and I was looking at it, I was like, oh, this is how you supposed to stand. So I was doing that,
Okay.
and this boy whipped my ass. He beat me.
He whipped your butt.
He whipped my butt really, really bad.
Well, I
was
mean,
like,
it's your first match.
yeah, and then after that, I was like, I got to come back to this.
It's
and
that.
stuff. And then
Yeah.
I wrestled. First 2 years I wrestled, and then I just kept going back and back. And then my dad tried to get me. My dad rule was kind of like you had to pick 3 sports.
Okay.
He tried to pay me in baseball. Didn't like playing baseball.
No.
Because I couldn't see.
Oh,
but
no.
they didn't believe me though. And then of course,
You're blind.
funny, I was blind.
Oh
and the
my
funny
God.
story was like I was playing right field.
Yeah.
My dad was like, "You're making team like that. They pick me in right field. I can't see nothing. Like it's
I'm
like
gonna drop all the balls.
I like right field mean that you suck. That's what I told him.
That's a
and then-
loser sport.
And then one
Side.
game,
Yeah.
I didn't see the ball, but they were like, Tyler, look. I'm like, I can't look. I'm like, I'm just a fake it. I just hit my arm up, and somehow I caught the ball.
It was magic.
And I looked at it, I was like,
What? I caught a ball.
My friend's like, throw the ball. I'm like, oh yeah. And I threw it.
We need it. So baseball wasn't your thing. You tried other sports, stuck with wrestling. So did you wrestle through like junior high and high school?
So in Maryland, there's
Yeah.
no middle school wrestling.
Oh.
It's club wrestling.
Okay.
So we wrestle, and it's crazy 'cause it's like different here, like middle school. Cause my friends went to college, they're all like, "You wrestle in middle school?" I'm like, we don't have that.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
just
different
straight
everywhere.
club. 'Cause it goes from club all the way up to our freshman year of high school.
Gotcha.
So in high school, you have a choice to wrestle your freshman year or wrestle 1 more year at club.
Okay.
So that's kind of what I did.
Mm-hmm.
Because I had the same coach that had been with me since I was little, and he was my high school coach up to my senior year. But I had a new coach,
Yeah.
and so I just stuck with it. I did play football because my dad, because I wasn't that person that like all these like not now like these kids were like training off season. I didn't
Yeah.
know any of that, so I was that kid that sit in the house when sport comes up, play a sport, and then just rest the whole entire time. So my dad was like, you know what, you gotta find something else to do.
Yep.
And then I knew like my dad liked the football, so I tried playing football. And then everyone was like, you should be a running back. I was like, no.
Is that the guy that scores?
Yeah,
touchdowns?
the guy that gets the ball and runs. I'm like, no. I'm like, what about wide receiver? I'm like, no.
That's like the extent of my football
Yeah,
knowledge.
I was like, I just want to play defense. That's
Okay.
it. And I played D-line. As short as I am.
Did you do good?
I did.
Awesome.
I played my junior and senior year because my friends convinced me to play because I
Okay.
didn't want to play. And I just remember the homecoming, the pep rallies. I was like, okay,
All that
I
stuff.
was like,
So
I
when
wanna
did
do
we?
that.
So we'll get into like Matador Wrestling Club, but before we jump into that and like how it is to coach at Woodard and be part of Woodard, because we only have like a little bit of time for the intro. When did you start MMA?
I started MMA when I just want to say it's 10 years, like 10 years
Okay,
ago.
so you were like an adult.
Yeah, I was like basically fresh out of college.
And why? Why do you want to get hit in the face?
Funny thing, I don't like getting hit in the face. But
I feel like you guys are all crazy. Like you enjoy being hurt and you inflict pain. I said this guy's nuts. Like you like to work with kids, you like to wrestle people, you like to get hit in the face. You're like you love pain.
So I don't know. I like challenges. I like trying to face my fears because I never got in a fight before.
I can say I haven't either.
And my coach realized that when I first shout out to Carlos Flores at Mexi Burger. He was like one of the most toughest coaches I ever had compared to my other coaches. And I like told him my background, all that. He was just like, yeah, I don't care about that stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he was like, if you want to be an MMA fighter, you gotta train hard and
Yeah.
like don't like
You can't be scared.
yeah, none of that. And then my first sparring match I had, this guy hit a spinning back kick and like he flicked my contact out my eye and I was like,
It's on now.
and my coach is like, you're right. I'm like, yeah, I lost.
I'm blind
contact.
again.
Can't see. But I think it was because of the workouts and then me
Yeah.
being a wrestler, then getting used to that training. I'm not used to like just sitting down doing nothing.
Yeah.
So MMA was one of the things I got into.
Tell me
Yeah.
your stats.
Well,
Do you know them? by heart?
amateurly, like we were doing pretty good up till COVID. I was only lost one fight. I had majority of my fights in Mexico, and then after that, I fought for Tough Enough amateurly, where
Wow.
all my fight was in Vegas.
That's
and
awesome.
then I got called for a championship fight against this one kid. He's in the UFC now.
Whoa.
because no one wanted to fight him, and me, it was kind of like my coach told me, I was like, yeah, sure, whatever.
Yeah. Good luck.
I just won my fight, and they called. They were like, well, Yogi's undefeated, so like he'll take the fight.
Okay.
And I fought him like all the way to the end, to where it was on my body like depleted out. I
Yeah,
had nothing left
it's
in the
rough.
gas
I've
tank.
seen the fights on TV, and I sit there with like a blanket over my face. Like it looks so painful. I don't know how you guys do this, but it's adrenaline and it's exciting. Like Bo loves that stuff, you know, and
Yeah.
Kemper does too. But like, my hat's off to you because that's scary.
Yeah, people ask me like, do you ever get hit in the face? Like, probably like one or twice,
Okay.
but most of the time it's like I close the distance and like I take them down, try to ground and pound them.
You want to go on the ground?
Yeah, I want to take 'em to the
Grapple.
ground. Grapple, that's it.
That's the word I know.
Back to my forte is grappling. That's it.
You're like, take him down. So you're still MMA fighting like occasionally, or is it on the back burner?
Right now, it's occasionally in on the back burner because
Okay.
I got so well deep into coaching my middle
Yeah.
school team.
Yeah.
I want to say since I took over the program 3 years ago, we've been pretty good.
Yeah.
Like my first year, we were ranked 16th in the state of Arizona.
Mm-hmm. You're talking about Woodard?
Woodard.
Yeah. Awesome.
And then my second year, I started like again and again.
Mm-hmm.
We came top 5.
That's
and then
awesome.
Last year, we came top 6.
Whoa.
So it's kind of like,
You're doing good.
yeah.
Yeah,
And
you know what you're doing.
And a lot of these kids, I see like an open house, like we do at Woodard and stuff. I see them, I recruit like no other. I'm like,
You'd be good. You'd be good.
I'm like, dude, I said, what if I tell you you'd be a city champ or a state placer right now? They're like, you're lying. I'm like,
Yeah.
no, like
Just try.
Like, just try it.
Yeah.
I guarantee you stick through it and you train hard, I guarantee you'll be. And I had a lot of kids that would just, just do it and they place. I had
Awesome.
one kid that won cities and he took 4th at club states and he took 6th at conference states first year wrestling.
And how does that feel for you as a coach? Like amazing?
It feels like I know what I'm talking about down here. 'Cause I'm not gonna lie. Like,
You're like, listen to me, finally.
I'm not gonna lie, cause like this moving, being like almost like an outsider, not from being Yuma,
Yeah.
the wrestling community is way different.
Okay.
Cause it's kind of like there's a lot of politics that go into
Is
it.
there? Because I don't know. Honestly,
Yeah.
like I said, our introduction to wrestling was with you. And it was just like, then we went to Cibola. And
Yeah.
then he was wrestling there. And like, I don't know. Wrestling's not my thing. You know, I just kind of went to watch, and the whole time I'd be sweating,
You saw
watching
my
my
mom.
kid get like.
My mom's the same way. My mom
It's
only
so hard to watch.
My mom only watched 2 of my matches.
Yeah, because
That's it.
you're like, my baby. So, congratulations with Woodard. So now you guys are in the season right now.
Yes.
I hope you guys make it to champs. Let's talk real quick about Matador Wrestling Club. How did you get involved with them?
So basically, a lot of coaches, Morano, they see how well like I had brought the team up so well in the past 3 years. They're like, dude, we gotta get this guy on board with us to like
Okay.
help with the youth, because
Yeah.
he's really good at teaching the wrestling. And
And what's his name?
Aram Moreno, he's a head coach at Kofa.
Oh, okay.
So he hit me up and told me about it, and I was like, yeah, I'll be down, to help.
Let's
like,
try
to
it.
Let's start something up here.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to say like our first year of the program running, we came in second as a team duel.
Wow.
And then now looking at the same kids that we had our first year to open the program to this year, whole 360.
Wow.
So we even tell them like, dude, the team that you guys were last year compared to the team you guys are now, I'm like, I don't see no chance. I don't see why we couldn't take first place this
Yeah.
year.
And with your knowledge and the other people, I know there's other coaches, that are very, very like esteemed, in the community. I think that you can go number one. My son did your summer workouts and he'd come home absolutely drenched. Like he just took a shower. He was like, this was so brutal, but he kept going back. So he must like it.
So that's the thing. Like I tell kids, like my kids ask me, like, Coach, how do you schedule? I'm like, I'm up at 5 o'clock.
Yes.
I go to the gym and then I go to work. and
You're
then
regimented.
I deal with you guys for 8 hours, and then after 8 hours for 2 more hours at practice and stuff.
I deal with you all.
And then after I go and I get yelled at by my dog and stuff. It's like, where you
Don't
been
you have a
at?
snake too?
I have 4 snakes.
Oh, geez. I am not a snake lover. Bo is. He's been begging for one. I'm like, no.
If
I
he
don't
wants
know
one,
why.
I'll sell him one. I'm a
No,
breed.
don't listen. Maybe someday. We're looking into reptiles. I like bearded dragons a lot.
I know, they're cool.
So that's what you do, but I love it. You have a strict schedule for yourself. You have to be, and that's what we're
Yeah.
teaching Kemper now. you've got to get up early. You got to get that workout done. You have to stick with your studies. You know, you want to, this is life training. You know, it really is.
And I like wrestling because it teaches you how to be very, very disciplined.
Mm-hmm.
And even at Woodard, you know, like, yeah, I'm a PE teacher.
Yeah.
But I care more about the kids' grades.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't have someone that was on my back about my grades or whatever. So I tell kids, like, if you're struggling in class, yeah, change out in class and get your work done.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't hurt to, like now, like, my middle school, my kids, we have them sign a contract.
Okay.
Like, C's and above. I don't do D's. I know D's, they count as passing, but C's and above.
I know. We don't even like C's in our house. We're like, B's are cool, but we need some A's around. Yeah.
A's. So I'm like, I say C's and above, that's cool. And I tell the kids, like, I know you didn't get the starting spot, but if they break their contract, be ready for their spots. Right. So,
well, I think you're doing amazing. How do people like come sign up with you at Matador?
They just come up, check it out, and they get a day free trial.
Oh,
see
cool.
if they like it, and if they don't, they don't.
And so you're offering like class coaching, one-on-one?
Yeah, I do. Later on in the season, because right now everyone's in middle school right now.
Yeah.
And everything. So like later on, like, I want to say when middle school is over, like I'll try to do something on the weekends, but it's crazy.
Your schedule is probably crazy.
After middle school, I coach at the high school. I'm the head girls coach at Gila Ridge too.
Oh my gosh!
So I'm always coaching.
You're doing so much, and wrestling is your life, obviously. But you're doing so much for like their self-esteem, and I absolutely love it. So keep up the great work. How do people find you online?
You can find my social media, Instagram.
What are the names?
Platinum Yogi 22.
Platinum Yogi 22. How did you get the name Yogi real fast?
I told this story. I knew this question would come up. I knew this question.
I mean, everyone knows what a yogi is, like a meditation guru, you know? So right? Am I wrong?
Well, it's Yogi Bear, the cartoon.
I didn't even think of that. Oh my God.
So, all right, for the 1,000th.
Okay,
So
1,001.
My first college I went to, there was about 5 or 6 toddlers on the team.
Oh wow.
So my coach, he's from California. He's a Nebraska wrestler. So he comes in the room, he's like, Tyler. So like all 5 of us, 6 of us looks up like, which one? And I was the only black one on the team. He was like the black one. I was like, yo. And then he was like, he brought me to his office. I was in class. He was like, come here. I was like, oh, snap, I'm in trouble.
I'm in trouble now, what I say.
And then he was like, hey, I felt bad about practice. And like, can I call you Yogi? I was like, yeah. Then he asked me too, like, where did the name Yogi come from? I was like, well, it came from football.
Okay.
So I played football in high school, and they made a play called Yogi. It was meant for me because I was so good getting through the D-line, the offensive line to get a sack. So that's when the name come from. And my friends called me Yogi, and I just put it on my Facebook page. And then
I like it.
And then when I came here to Yuma, my same friend from Yuma High, him and his dad, introduced me as Yogi to everyone.
Caught on, yeah.
So everyone was like calling me Yogi, and then like when I would apply for jobs, they were like, "Well, I applied for the job." Like, well, what you did? I'm like, "Yeah." What's your name? I'm like, Tyler. Like,
we know you was Yogi.
We thought he was Yogi. Like, nah, my parents were not that messed up. They gave me the name Yogi.
They were that crazy. I always wonder where that nickname came from. I like it. I love it. You're super popular online. I love what you're doing for the youth, because that is like one of the most important things you can give back with, the youth, the kids of today. So everyone go catch him online, follow him, sign up for some wrestling classes, maybe start MMA fighting. Who knows?
Who knows?
So let's get into the vase of questions. I don't know. Go ahead. Go pick one. Just a random one. I don't know anything about his personal life, so I'm excited to learn about past relationships and things like that. All right, go ahead. Read it.
I'm retired, happy with my life, and have no partner to speak of. I love to travel, preferably by car, and really see nature, but I don't have to travel alone, especially at my age. Any advice? Detour ahead.
Well, what are you in a relationship? Let me see. Are you single or dating?
I'm talking to someone right now.
Oh, okay. So, that reminds me of like high school when you're like, I'm talking to somebody.
There's no labels right now, but everything is cool, I would say.
Everything's chill. You're happy where you're at.
Yeah.
Nothing too serious.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so this person's retired. They want to travel, but they don't want to travel alone. What do you think? Get a travel partner.
Yeah, I would say get a dog.
Get an attack dog.
A dog is the best travel partner. My dog was basically my travel partner before I started traveling with someone.
Did you travel a lot?
Yeah, actually. My first girlfriend I had in college, she was from Cali.
Okay.
And we road trip.
Really?
Everywhere.
I love that.
And when I got used to it, because of same thing for wrestling. Because I was like in Baltimore, a Baltimore City kid. I never seen things like that. When I got into wrestling, we traveled to Pennsylvania, New York. So I was like, I like seeing this stuff.
Yeah.
So I just got into when my mom saw that I stepped to Kansas, and I never visited campus, and I told her, I'm like, I'm just leaving.
She's just going.
Just going.
Never been there.
Never been there. Called her the same day, like, Mom, I want to come back. She's like, no, you're out there now.
I hate it here. Why'd you didn't like it?
It was the middle of nowhere. I wouldn't say that.
Too secluded.
When I went there, there was Atlanta and Denver, but I didn't know that because I never got on a plane before. So as we're driving, everything started disappearing. I'm like, where are we going?
We're going into a field.
So I want to say traveling with my friends in college and sports, and then everywhere we traveled kind of got me into want to just see things. I like doing things on my own first to get the experience, and then.
So you're kind of like a lone wolf.
Yeah.
Me too. I want to travel now. I want to homeschool the kids from an RV and take the van or whatever we pick and just go travel everywhere. That's just not where we are right now, with Bo being in paramedic school and stuff like that. But that's so awesome that you did that, that you just traveled around. So you're saying get a dog. You don't want to travel alone, get a dog.
Get a dog. He'll keep you happy, keep you company. And
you're a dog lover.
Yeah.
We have no animals. Does that make us weird?
No. But technically, you got kids. You gotta
exactly.
Feed them.
People are like, get a dog, and I'm like, I don't want another child. I'm good with my 3 kids.
That's what I tell people, my dog is my kid because I feed him, take him outside.
You gotta love him.
Good and everything, and
they can't be left alone for that long. Nah, you gotta get a dog sitter.
He loves when I'm gone because
the house is his.
My bed is his, basically.
God.
I come home and I'm like, get out of my room, and he's like this.
He's sad.
I'm like, all right, get back in here.
Okay, so your advice is get a dog. You don't want to travel alone. I say that's a good idea. Or join a traveling group. You can always see if you have if this is a girl, get a girlfriend to go with you. Yeah. You're retired, enjoy it, go sightseeing. So any advice, get a dog or get a traveling girlfriend. So when we're done with the question, and I learned about you. I didn't know that about you. I don't know what you do, so you throw it. All right, let's answer another one. Yeah, all I know is wrestling about you, so this is exciting.
I have a coworker who loves to gossip. Ooh. It has gone beyond a safe space to vent to them trying to undermine people and loop me in with it. How do I tell them I don't want to be involved or associated with that kind of negativity without hurting their feelings?
Yikes. Okay, so you work in the school system.
Yes.
Is there a lot of gossip?
There is a lot of gossip.
I knew it. So how do you get involved or do you stay out of it?
Sometimes I do. I just sit there and it's like
eavesdrop.
I eavesdrop a little bit.
Pretend you're eating your lunch.
But it's kind of like I used to get into it and then I start pulling myself away from it.
Yeah.
Because
drama.
It's too much drama and a lot of negativity, and sometimes the negativity can linger on to you and stuff.
That's right.
I just, recently I'm like, wow, I'm like, honestly, I'm not gonna deal with it. I don't want to deal with negativity, so I just I said I'll be cordial with you or anything, but I just stay away from it.
Oh, you got to get closer to your mic.
Oh.
They're telling or just pull it towards you. There you go. Perfect. No, I agree with that. So I've had a lot of jobs in my life. I'm 40 now. I've worked from 16 and I've had a lot of jobs with customer service, retail, phone jobs. You can always get into that office gossip. But as I've gotten older, I love what you said. It's I don't want that dark energy.
Yeah.
I don't know, gossiping is just not nearly as fun as it used to be. It's just old.
Yeah. It makes you feel like
bad.
I call a old Karen. I would say.
Old Karen. I
Old
feel
Karen.
like a Karen when I gossip.
I'm like, oh god.
I know.
They're like Hinton. Guess what? I'm like,
Oh God, don't tell me.
Especially with the kids. The kids gossip a lot
Really? Do
Yes.
they gossip about you guys, the teachers, or each other?
about the teachers. They come to me about like I'm like their Dr. Phil. I'm like Hinton. Guess what? I'm like, what happened now?
Yeah.
So I'm like, and sometimes like the kids come to me like I'm their therapy. I'm like their therapist. I'm like,
But you're not.
I'm not.
But you are a mentor.
I give them a lot of advice and they listen to it. And then some they don't.
Sometimes
and
they
some
don't.
do.
Yeah, I'm a life and relationship coach. No one wants to listen to me. You know, like they just don't. They want to vent and sometimes not listen. But no, I was just curious because I know in the school system there can be a lot of women and a lot of gossiping, and we were talking about that before we started. He's like the only dude there, and he's like, "What's happening?"
It's like I look around, like literally I had a meeting yesterday. And I'm just like, they all talking about like potlucks, Christmas, all this theme and everything, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
I like my opinion don't matter right now
It doesn't-
because
it's gonna
I'm
get shot
outnumbered.
down.
I even told my friend like, am I like, does this technically count me being a feminist now? Because I'm just around all females right now.
Yeah, you're a feminist now, but so I like that. I like it. Don't invite that dark energy into your life. And if someone does try to gossip with you, you can always just say like, I don't want to hear this, or I
Yeah.
don't want to be involved. No offense, I just don't want to get involved in the gossip. Because
Yeah.
what if like it comes back on you? You
Yeah,
know, you
for
don't
real.
want that drama.
And I know for me, like my first year like teaching, I know a
Mhm.
lot of teachers talk about me, a lot of stuff.
Really?
Yeah, kids would come to me and be like, "Oh, such what says about you." I'm like, "Well, my coach told me this.
Mhm.
If they ain't talking, I ain't doing something right. So I must be doing something right to have them talking about me."
You
and stuff.
want to be talked about.
Yeah,
It's
like-
and you're not going to please everybody.
Yeah.
You know, like everyone's not going to like you. I've discovered that. Like, and if people don't like me, I really don't care. You know, as long as I'm being true to me and I'm
Mhm.
being kind and nice, like it's all good. You know.
'Cause I was in that when I first I was about like being a people pleaser,
Mm-hmm.
but then like time and therapy, I was like, you know what? Like if they don't like me, they don't like me. Like
Yeah.
I don't care. Like I'm here for me.
Exactly. Well, that was good. I like that. So you try to stay out of the school Woodard
It's
gossip.
some weird
Do your
gossip.
best.
I do my best, but it's so hard. They just come up to me. And I'm like,
You're like you're a magnet for like, you know, you've got that empath quality about you where people want to spill their story to you.
yeah, because there's some kids that be like, oh, man, I thought you were like a mean
No.
guy. I'm like, nah, this is how I look. This is how I
You don't
carry.
even look mean.
I don't look mean,
No.
but like I had one kid. I had my office call me because I had left work from early for a tournament,
Mm-hmm.
and then like Hinton, what's going on in your class? I'm like, what are you talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Like this sixth grade came up and like he was crying. I'm like, who's messing with him? I'm like, no one's messing with him. He was crying because he's scared of you. I was like, what?
What'd you do?
I'm trying not to laugh too. I'm like, what do you mean he's scared of me?
Yeah, exactly. I didn't do anything.
And like Hinton's such a good guy. He's so cool. He's like, no, he just seems scary. And then I'm like, I'll handle it tomorrow. So I see the kid. I'm like, hey,
Mm-hmm.
you scared of me? He's like, yeah. I'm like, why? Well, cause you do MMA, you fight, you look big. I'm
He's
like,
intimidated.
I'm like,
yeah.
bro, I'm short, all right? So, but you should be happy though. Like, if anything happened, I can protect you, you know.
Yeah.
And then after that, him being in my class opened up a lot more, and he had fun. Now
Yeah.
now we talk about it. He laughs. I'm like, yeah, I can't believe I was scared of this guy.
Yeah. Kids are weird. All right, go ahead, roll it up and throw it, and we'll answer another real quick one, real fast. We got like 5 minutes left. We'll do speed round. Speed round. Okay, here we go.
Open it. Oh, question. My son has his first girlfriend, and he is a freshman in high school. I've met her and her parents, who seem nice enough, but the girlfriend seems to be drama. I'm worried she'll break his heart. Do I tell my son or let him learn his lesson the hard way and pick up the pieces and the inevitable happens? Worried mom.
Okay, you don't have any kids,
No, I
right?
don't.
As far as you know.
I tell people I don't have kids, but then I have like 250 kids at Woodard. So it's like,
Wow, you procreated a lot.
So, I see a lot. And most of the gossip is just relationships.
And isn't that crazy? Because it's junior high.
I know.
Like I started being boy crazy in kindergarten, and it did nothing but bite me in my butt up until like I'm now in a marriage where we
Yeah.
actually like can communicate. It's taken me a long time to learn about relationships. So that question is like why we don't allow our children to date, period. Not at all. Like, there's no girlfriends, there's no nothing. Our goal is to get you through high school, get you a diploma, and on the road to life. All of that relationship stuff can come later.
See, I didn't start dating till my senior year in high school. Because my dad was like, hey, son, we had father-son talk.
Yeah.
Like,
The birds and the bees?
Yeah, he was like, I don't never see you talk to no girls. I'm like, well, Dad, I don't got a cell phone. I didn't get my cell phone until I was senior in high school. It was none of that.
Same here.
First girlfriend I actually had, I was heartbroken, and my dad saw that. He was he gave me the best advice. He's like, just take some time.
Exactly.
And he gave me this 3-month rule. 3 months rule. Like don't
wait.
Don't talk to her. None of that. Let her come back to you. I was like, all right.
Let her come back to you.
Never happened. Well, it did happen, but I was like, and I was after 3 months. I was like, yeah, no.
You're out of it. You're like, hey, this is actually better without you.
Because if I really care about someone, and you build that bond, and you break that bond with me, I am checked out.
You're done.
I'm checked out.
What's your sign?
I'm Aries.
Aries.
Yes.
So am I. When's your birthday?
March 28th.
Mine's the 25th.
Ooh.
Yeah, and Bo's is the 31st.
My older brother is March 11th.
That's my sister's birthday.
We're a year and 2 weeks apart.
Oh wow, you guys are probably super close. Are you? Not
yeah,
really.
We're close.
As can be.
Yeah, cause when we're in the same grade. 'Cause my mom I'm back in the 5th grade. He was being a knucklehead. But people actually see us. We'll go to school went to school from I want to say 5th all the way to our senior year, and no one knew we were brothers.
Wow.
Even though we had the same last name.
They didn't.
But they were like,
together.
you guys will look alike. You guys will hang out with each other. I was like, well, we share the same house.
Yeah,
we play the same sports.
We're trying to get away from each other.
Yeah, he has his own personality. I have my own personality.
So I relate though with what you said. Like once you break that trust, you're pretty much done.
Yeah,
I do believe in second chances, but I tend to give people too many chances. But as I've gotten older, I'm over that. I really am. Like if you show me repetitively your character, I'm gonna go ahead and just stop talking to you. But for this mom, what would you give advice? Like, would you just hey, so she's saying this girl is drama. I know she's gonna break my kid's heart. Do I say something or let him get his heart broken?
I can't say as a parent.
But you can.
I would just say, I was let him learn, because if you're not I realize this with kids. If you tell them with the parents. If you tell your kid not to put your hand in the fire, they're gonna put their hand in the fire.
Both of them.
Both of them. If you tell them, they're gonna do it anyway, and they're gonna start being rebels. They're gonna do whatever they want to do.
Yeah.
But if you just let them, give them advice,
but then let it go.
And then let it go. Let them figure out the hard way.
Yeah, I agree.
And once it happens, then that's how they learn. That's how you grow.
And then you talk about it.
Yeah,
you talk about how that hurt, and maybe what you shouldn't look for in a partner. Because some people are addicted to drama, addicted to chaos. They want that crazy relationship. I don't. But I that's good advice. Just let them experience life. We can't shelter the kids forever. And so me and Bo have gotten a lot of gruff, I guess, and people saying oh man, he needs to date. I'm like, why? He doesn't need any of that. He doesn't need to be in a relationship at 16. I mean, kids take the breakup so hard. Yeah, they really, really do.
I've seen a lot.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot.
You see it.
Kids. I'm like, dude, bro. I'm like,
she's not the one.
I have to talk to him. Look, man. You're a cool guy, man. Just focus on yourself.
Exactly.
Get into your sports. Get into your school.
Your grades. Yep.
Yeah, your grades.
Yeah.
I said, just hang out with your friends. I know for me, when I went through my heartbreaks and stuff, I only got my heart broken twice.
Okay.
First one when I was in high school, second one I was in college.
All right.
And then that was before I moved here, and then everybody distraught the heck out of me. It got me so bad,
depression.
It was close to it, honestly. And I left Yuma and I went to San Diego for a whole week, and I was hanging out with my friends, and then I got back into training and all that.
Well, you get to focus on you again.
Yeah, and I started living again, and then and now the person I'm talking to now is kind of I'm being more cautious.
Yeah, you're taking it slow.
Yeah, because before I was kind of I started feeling myself getting that way again, but then I had to take a step back. And be
did you get scared?
I did. I did get scared. So I had to take a step back and be like,
well, don't take too far.
Yeah.
Don't go back too far. She might be the one.
But like communication, I think is a key thing for me. Communication and everything.
Just being open and honest.
And I started learning like what I'm looking for in a partner.
Exactly.
So
good advice.
I just tell parents like just let them.
Just let them be kids, though. And like we all know, our brains aren't formed till like late 20s. Why you got to be in some committed, serious relationship at 16? I'm not raising no babies when you're 16. That's not happening. So we're pretty strict, but I enjoy it. I see the rewards of doing things differently than a lot of people, and he's on a great path. To do something with his life, and it's been nice.
He's telling me he wants to go in the service.
The Air Force. We're on that path right now.
I'm like, all right, bro. Like,
go for it.
Listen, that's why I started taking your class. Cause
I got to get in shape.
Your training. I'll be like, you look a little tired there, Kenton. Kent Perry's all like, nah, this is light. I'm like, I know he's dying deep inside, and he's getting that car like, man.
But he loves working out with you, so that was great advice. We're having no kids, but I love how you flipped it because you're with kids all day. Yeah. You see exactly what these relationships do to them, like early on.
I see it every time, and I know what, like I said, I know all the gossip. With
exactly.
The kids and stuff. So I like when I see it, I'm like,
yeah.
And I see a kid like, what happened? Oh, he broke up with me. She broke up. I'm like, oh man, sorry to hear that.
Or you can say, hey, you dodged a bullet there. She's crazy.
I'm like, hey man, and then there's some girls that be like, I tell them like. They're telling him like, yo, coach, tell him his girlfriend's crazy. Like, what happened? Tell him like, bro, if she's getting mad at you, hang out with your boys, bro. Like, nah, she ain't the one.
That's
man.
Klinger status in the future. Run,
run, bro, run.
All right, throw the question. We are wrapped up. That was a blast. You are such a personality. I've loved getting to know you. And so, one more time, remind everybody how to find you and come hang out with you at the Matador Wrestling Club. Where are you guys?
We're over there on, I'm so bad with address.
Oh, no. All right. I think it's 8th Street.
8th Street, right up the street from Little Caesars. You can't miss it.
There you go.
Right by Z-Trends. So
yes.
You can't miss. See the big USA Wrestling logo right there. Also, shout out to Camille Torres.
Okay.
She is our first girl from Arizona, from Yuma, Arizona, to get invited to Who's Number One for wrestling.
Oh, go girl. Wow.
So she got a month of training, so I got to go in there.
Get her in shape. Congrats. See, and I just love that you're producing these athletes that can go do something with themselves, and they're not concentrated on the relationships and they're not concentrated on drama. They want to do good. So that's where your energy goes. You're a great teacher. Keep up the great work. So go follow Platinum Yogi.
22.
Don't forget that. So we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.